What up? What up? Top of the top on a Sunday. What's good? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. What's up? What's up, chat? What's up? What's up, y'all? We back. What's up, Sal? Intro. What up, J.E.? Flatbush up in here. What's good? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in up this morning. We about to get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to the new people. What's good? What's up, King? What's up, Faith? Purple Love, what's up? Shout out to the new members too. Thank y'all all for tapping in. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get ready. What's up? What's up, Kim Luda? What's up? Might say anything. What's up? What's up, Steph? What's up, Ashley? What's up? What's up, LJ? What's up? Tasha Jordan, what's good, y'all? Everybody up there, Lisa D, what's up? Swirl girl, damn girl. Let's go. All right, y'all know I'm gonna holler at y'all. So let's get into it. It's the intro, episode 822. We back again, y'all. So today, we just gonna continue on with this saga. Because it is said that Usher deleted all his posts on X. Usher's hiding out. Usher is also being blamed for a lot of stuff, y'all. Usher been fooling all of us with that nice smile, like he's such a good man. But Usher is also being accused of this Justin Bieber stuff. He's one of the key people they're blaming. And I told y'all, certain people, they mad over that Justin Bieber stuff. And when I did the video on Justin Bieber, how Diddy destroyed Justin Bieber, is really sad. For real, it's really sad. The whole Justin Bieber thing is nothing funny about that at all, because they really did even be nothing. They used and abused him. And Usher is a key factor in that. Well, I'll say this. Diddy use Usher to fulfill that job with Justin Bieber, but Usher's getting blamed. And I also think that's part of why Usher also is in this case. So let's go, y'all. Y'all waited long enough. It's Sunday. We out here. Let's go. Usher Raymond has deleted all his posts, which means we probably can assume he knows there's probably some pictures on there. It's some probably incriminating posts, statements he don't want out there. And y'all know they go back years. So like I said, the internet was also a bad thing for a lot of these celebrities. That's why you'll notice certain ones stayed off. Fears grow for Justin Bieber as he shuts down and struggles to cope with explosive Diddy allegations. See? So we're going, and it's another thing we're going to get into today. Something I spoke about before, new people around, we're going to get updates. Chris Brown is not innocent in this neither. Diddy groomed all of them, all right? That whole, all this tough guy, bad boy of R&B, Chris, like that role Chris Brown been playing all these years, been a front. He's a fraud. He is a Diddy boy, all right? Diddy groomed Chris Brown too. That's why you're going to see Chris Brown got problems with women. Chris Brown is still not married. Chris Brown ruined his career when he hit Rihanna in that car. But we also proved already that soon as Chris Brown got into that altercation with Rihanna, Diddy came to his rescue on an interview saying he's going to try to smooth it over. All right. The whole key is, see, this is the Chris Brown they wanted. This is the Chris Brown a lot of y'all forgot about. This is the Chris Brown that was, if you don't think this Chris Brown was getting touched on, and if you think he wasn't down with the Diddy parties, you're mistaken, all right? Chris Brown probably been stopped that. That's why he tried to get away from them. That's why he tried to play tough. He ran to the Bloods, but when he ran to the Bloods in L.A., that was for protection. That's all that really was, because he knows once he got blackballed from the industry, he needed protection. But the point is, he is not innocent in this. We're also going to talk about KHLOE Kardashian, the royal family of Hollywood, and she already been exposed the butt-naked parties, and that is resurfacing again. So now we got clarity, and it's back on what I said. I don't know why everybody's acting like this stuff is so shocking, it's so new. No, a lot of y'all knew, y'all just accepted it. So it's okay. It's over with now. Everything we talking about is old, it's the past. but we just going back into it so we get to the future, right? So for people that didn't want to believe, Chris Brown down with the party too. We got to remember this. Some people just got away early. These so-called charges on Diddy go back to 2008. You'll clearly see this is after 2008. All right, from 2000 up to 2009. See, it's chapters. You got one chapter from the 90s to 2009. Then you got another chapter from after 2009 to now. I call that the Ciroc era. Get it? But yeah, this is when Chris Brown was one of Diddy's favorites. Now let's just think about it. Diddy knew Chris Brown from 13. He was smart enough not to sign him. He was all around Diddy back then. Now that we know all the truth about Diddy, do we think Diddy didn't do nothing to Chris Brown? Do we think Chris Brown did not have fun at those parties? Remember, green young boy from Virginia, coming to New York City, happy he made it as a star, running around with Diddy. Diddy could do. See, this is why Diddy loved when that game opened up. I'm gonna say it again. Diddy knew once the game wasn't about New York no more, he knew he can have fun with other people. Everything Diddy did that he's mainly being charged for, it's probably not going to be a lot of New York people on that list. You know what I'm saying? Because he couldn't play them games with New York. I'm just going to be real. Diddy played games on the mind of people that was from out of this country, out of New York, that were green. Canada, Virginia. You get it? Bingo. Usher, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm just giving you the pattern. I'm showing you Diddy knew who to play with. He knew who to play with. You get it? That's all I'm saying. He knew who to get. So like I said, Chris Brown is in it too. So let's go back to this throwback. Like I said, we're going to prove what we say around here. We already proved the sugar was in Chris Brown back then. You see the sugar in Chris Brown, and you see Diddy ready to knock Chris Brown out. For the way he looking at Justin Bieber, you can all see they was all hot in the pants over Justin Bieber. Another thing you'll see, Sean Kingston. Remember I said, don't be surprised if Sean Kingston is not tied in with this Diddy stuff, because Sean Kingston, all of a sudden, him and his mother get locked up for drugs in Florida, not too far from where Diddy, one of Diddy cribs at. So my point is, you know Sean Kingston was around Diddy. The question is, did Diddy have these guys playing back then? Did Diddy have these boys as teenagers and young boys running around his mansion? Hey, it's all on camera. Hey, we can probably assume they got footage of grown-ups with little Justin Bieber. So you know what that's about. I'm pretty sure they got that, y'all. Justin Bieber was around all these wolves from Canada. He had no real people looking after him. But do you see Diddy look like he want to knock Chris Brown out? And do you see Chris Brown with all that sugar? See, all that stuff he did, is tough guy action, all those tats, acting like he always mad. That's a front. No, we know the truth. We know the effects of these type of people. They say them boys that been touched on like that, they be the main ones getting the most tatted, acting the most gangster, and doing the most shooting and most wild stuff because they got inner pain. You know, they say when you're a man and you've been violated, you let it out different ways through rage. That's what they say. I don't know. But anyway, you'll see. This when Chris Brown was the good guy. Remember? This when he was the favorite. Remember, when you go into those parties and you play the zesty games, you their favorite. Don't forget that too. So let's go. And all they was doing, you know what they did? I already spoke about this. All they did was use Chris Brown to fulfill Bobby Brown. Back in the day, Bobby Brown was the bad guy of R&B, the bad guy. And then this generation, they just made Chris Brown the bad guy. That's all they did. But at the end of the day, see, this is Chris Brown when he wasn't turned out, when he wasn't on drugs. He was a clean-cut guy. He was Hollywood's favorite. He was what, y'all, at this time? The top R&B singer. Don't forget, Chris Brown was also Usher's competition. Don't forget that neither. Chris Brown was the one that was supposed to either compete with Usher or take Usher out. This is when all that little Michael Jackson stuff started, remember? So I'm just showing you Chris Brown is not innocent. I'm also showing my point that Chris Brown got blackballed. That's why he wasn't at the parties no more, because he wasn't the favorite no more. But Chris Brown in the beginning, people forget he was with the program all the way. Yes, he was. And he still always showed you as they got older what type of time he was on. See that? Chris Brown always showed. Y'all was supposed to know he started coloring his hair and all of that. All right? They got different ways they do it. But Chris Brown been showing his colors, meaning he's with the circle too. It's just that he's blackballed. He's out the picture. But at the end of the day, I'm willing to bet Chris Brown is on tapes. I'm willing to bet he's on video, and I'm willing to bet they got a lot of dirt on him too. And don't forget, one of his last so-called RAPE charges was at a Diddy party when Diddy had the yacht party in Florida. So Chris Brown even got his last charge, his sexual charge through Diddy. Chris Brown has a charge for allegedly assaulting a man, and we spoke yesterday. He got another charge for stealing somebody's music. So he's being sued all across the map. But this is what I was talking about. So when Chris Brown was cutting his hair, I already knew what he was doing back then. See, they was already talking, letting it be known what they was doing back then, y'all. A lot of y'all was overlooking this stuff, not me. So as you see, Justin Bieber Ben got turned out, but he allegedly went into the church, or he became a Christian. I'll say that. And I know when they do that, that's like trying to denounce the life they was living, and that's how they get people to leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, you'll see, man, they had Justin Bieber from a boy, and they raised him up. And they had them parties. They had them parties. So Usher, he's running right now. Because Usher is one of the main people blamed for bringing Justin Bieber around and stuff. Usher has wiped his entire Twitter history, erasing thousands of tweets. There you have it. Usher is now underground. He might be with Russell Simmons again. All right. So I'm just looking at y'all. Usher fooled everybody with this smile. But we got to look deep into this. This whole thing is giving us insight on what we know and heard about this grooming stuff. Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell groomed Diddy. Diddy personally groomed Usher, had custody of that man, groomed him from a boy, made him exactly what he wanted him to be. Then Usher, he groomed Justin Bieber. But see, the only thing about, like I said before, the only thing about Usher is not like he's not a mean type of dude, meaning he's not like, see, remember, you got people that deal with, you got a lot of people deal with dark energy. You got a lot of people deal with witchcraft, all type of stuff, but everybody's not mean. You know what I'm saying? You got people that deal with witchcraft or whatever you want to call it, evil. They deal with evil studies, but they act very, very nice. But then you got some people like Diddy. He's into the dark side, and he's going to let you know he with the dark side. So some of them pledge allegiance because they want to get down, and they all in. Then some pledge allegiance because they just want the opportunity. So what I mean is some people are evil and some, they got to act evil. So my point with Usher's why you'll hear he wasn't abusive, but Usher is wicked. That's a difference. He's wicked. You get it? Usher's the type of guy that does his dirt behind that smile. So that smile Usher got, and like y'all remember I was joking, but I'm dead serious. Usher always knew to keep the woman. And I already said, when Usher start dancing, all that stuff go out the window. So we're going to go back into what I said because these are facts. And now they're starting to talk about it on the internet, even though I did a special on this a year ago. What I told y'all, Usher went to go see the witch. What did I tell y'all? I said, when Usher went to see the witch, he got his career back. But these are all the things he had to do to get in position. Remember, Usher was destroyed because of the herpes. His career was in the trash. 2018 is when he had to pay out. So 2019, he was shut down. 2020, he only made it back in a pandemic because people were asleep. All right. He rebranded on the City Girls track, hooked up by Diddy. But it was certain things he had to do. I also think he told on Diddy, for one. He had to do this round. He had to make his rounds. But I said right here, I said, Usher went to see the witch. He trying to get that stuff off of him. Right after this, what happened, y'all? Vegas, Super Bowl. But Usher was going through rituals. That's my point. And this woman walks around with the head of her dead husband. All right. She's straight up witch. We already spoke about that. She's also one of the witches that sit over the fashion industry. So anybody in fashion, you have to go pay her a visit. I don't even know if they make you hit it. You might got to hit it when you go over there. I don't know. But I know how they play. We spoke about this the other day, right? This is when the deed was done. The reason why he bought this car for Justin Bieber, because he knew what he was planning to do with him. This is how he maintained control over him. Keep him from talking. Same thing. he did with Usher. See, I didn't know Diddy bought him a car, but we know Diddy was lusting off that boy. They was promoting it in our face. Remember I told y'all they always been talking about this minor stuff, but now you're going to see this minor stuff is all in your face. Video of 15-year-old Justin Bieber with P. Diddy. P. Diddy said he couldn't disclose where they were or what they would be doing for the next 40 hours. So he purposely said he was not going to tell where they was going to be at or what they was going to be doing. 48 hours with Diddy. So you should already know what type of documentary this was they put out. You should already know. And this how stupid we are. This how stupid we are. The man called himself P. Diddy. What P stand for? What P stand for? So maybe when he changed his name to P. Diddy, he was showing us this really why his name was turned to P. Diddy. Because we know P stands for what? P-E-D-O-P. You get it? That's why maybe he changed his name to P. Diddy. Because he was telling us he about to be on that Chester stuff. And he was promoting it. Because don't forget, those Chesters, they got a fan base too. They love those cute stars. You forgot that? Them Chesters love child stars. Now y'all see why they was bringing out all those child groups? Now y'all see why they was bringing out all them child groups all that time, making them wear lipstick and all that? Bingo. So the point is, they was showing us. And they was also showing people. Told y'all we're late on this. They was actually, Diddy and all of them was showing the Chesters how you get a child. Well, you just go get you one from Canada and put them on some paperwork. You just go get you a child and be their guardian. It's parents that'll sell their kids. I think Diddy and them knew that back then. And I also think they was promoting that back then. Anyway, let's go. So as you see, it was said that within 48 hours, nobody would know where they were at or what they was going to be doing. What type of promotion for a video is that? And we see how Diddy was lusting. And like I said, all of this stuff got people mad, man. People mad over that Justin Bieber stuff. You know why? We got to remember this. Thanks a lot, Jobs. Thanks a lot. People got to remember this. Justin Bieber has a lot of fans. Did y'all forget? A lot of his fans, they didn't know this stuff was going on. But a lot of his fans are grown now. A lot of people, y'all know they love Justin Bieber. Y'all know that? So remember, the black people looking at it one way, but the white people looking at it a whole nother way. They looking at it like they was abusing this little white boy for all these years. It was those rap guys. Also, when I remember, y'all know I be campaigning Rap Game Over. I think this is going to be part of it too. Hey, look, man, that rap stuff needs to go. It's nothing but RAPE behavior. It promotes violence, shootings, deaths. I think we just need to get rid of it. This is part of it. Why? Use Diddy for the excuse. Well, he was the king of the rap. Look what all this stuff rap has become in 30 years. It used to be positive, but it's not no more. Look what happened. See, I also think this all part of it. And I think Justin is the face of the little white boy that was abused by hip hop, man. Because remember, the Bambaataa abusing boys didn't stick, but this is going to stick. Also, something else I got to talk about that I forgot to put in the title. It is said that Diddy is only facing 15 years, y'all. He's facing less time than R. Kelly. R. Kelly never getting out. They saying Diddy is only facing 15 years. We're going to look at that too, y'all. Maybe that's why a lot of people scared. Starting to look weird with this stuff, y'all, but let's go. So anyway, a lot of people been at them parties, and it is many people accused of cheating on their wife, doing drugs behind the scenes. But let's go. When 14-year-old Usher was sent to live with P. Diddy, then 23, for a year to attend Puffy Flavor Camp. This man, Puffy, had a damn camp, y'all. Even though as I got older, I learned the truth about those camps. Camps is where a lot of boys get you know what at. They say that's the purpose of a lot of those camps. They say a lot of those camps, it be certain people in those camps on purpose, and they be up there trying to turn boys out in the mountains. They say that's how they was doing it back in the day. They also allegedly said that's something like that with Boy Scouts. I don't know, though. I don't know. But this man Diddy had his own camp, y'all. Can we imagine what he was doing? That's why I say we're tripping off the stuff we know about Diddy. But you got to think all the people that we'll never know about. It's probably thousands. You know what I'm saying? I know at least 1,000. Then we got to think about people that threaten to run their mouth, and then magically they probably just disappeared. So the point is this. Look, Kim Porter stated in her book, Kim's Lost Words, that she had discovered X tapes of P. Diddy with young male pop stars. Wow. Young male pop stars. Chris Brown was a pop star, y'all. A lot of people were that was around Diddy. Kim was supposed to just drop the book. Kim was not supposed to say nothing. She was the key to a lot of this. But look, man, this is crazy because that's what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? A lot of people knew. So let's just be real, y'all. Let's look at how many people knew this all of these years, but they didn't say nothing. All right? I mean, let's be real. Kim Porter's not here no more. But, I mean, Diddy was blessing her with so much money. She was good. Maybe, now that I think about it, maybe Kim didn't be willing to talk. You know, maybe when Diddy wasn't breaking off that money like he used to. You know, who knows? I'm trying to think, was Kim living when he was messing with Young Miami? I'm trying to think about that too. Thanks, Jobs. 15 years, the whole thing. Yeah. They saying Diddy might only get 15 years for all of this stuff. Yeah, that's how we know something is not right with this. We're gonna prove that. We're gonna go into that. But look, Puffy had a flavor camp to gain experience as an entertainer. Using entertainment as a friend. I told you people were selling their kids for entertainment, man. This man had a camp. So they telling us straight up, look, he had a camp. So what does that mean? That means a lot of people sent their kids to that camp. Why? Because he had it made like he was going to make them stars. But remember, it was kids that didn't make it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of kids got violated, but they never became a star. That means their voice never was heard, and he was doing it through a camp. I also think he was doing it through his school in New York. Spoke about that already too. People don't have no clue what's going on, man. So put it like this. Everybody that know about Jeffrey Epstein, everybody that know about Pizzagate, remember this one thing. You got the white version, you got the black version. He's the black version. So people stop. You don't got to say he's just like Epstein. No, the program they ran, they had for white people, they had another program for black people. His job was to ruin black people. Ruin people through entertainment, through hip-hop. Once again, it's leaving a stain on hip-hop. Now, I already cracked the code. I said, yo, man, I already proved that in the beginnings of hip-hop was zesty. These are the secret jokes we didn't know about. Diddy always knew this stuff. He knew this. They knew who financed hip-hop. They knew the makers behind the scene. They knew the people behind the labels. Diddy knew this. So my point is, that's why throughout his whole career, he was breeding men to accept it. This is why they kept putting stuff in these raps. Even though Biggie's songs, thank you very much. Thank you, Money Moves. Think about it. Didn't Diddy even make sure Biggie had fruity verses? Because the album has to be approved before it gets put out. We know Biggie has said many of fruity things. That was all sanctioned. My point is, they were grooming us to accept that type of behavior. They were showing us it was always in rap. We just didn't catch it. So like I said, the Bambaataa story tells us that in the early beginnings of hip-hop in the 80s, this man Bambaataa, boom, you know what I'm saying? So that means he was touching since the 80s. That means this behavior has always went on. It's not new. Diddy was the one to take it to the highest level of what? Exploitation. So the point is this. Everybody now is admitting, but Kim Porter knew back then what was going on. Kim Porter stated in her book, Kim's Lost Words, that she had discovered tapes of P. Diddy with young male pop stars. But y'all know in Hollywood, they know all of their fetishes. That's why a lot of those women been trying to turn themselves into men, because they know their fetishes. They know what these guys like. You get it? So they will take the bag and they'll turn their head at what their man doing or what their husband doing. They know this already. That's why even with the R. Kelly thing, that's why they do this stuff. If they knew R. Kelly liked younger women, well, guess what they're gonna do? His homeboys, his friends, they're gonna bring young people around. When they trying to get a bag, they're gonna bring them young people around. You know, R. Kelly got grown women with him, but she gonna bring her little niece around, her little cousin. That's what they do, because they know their preference. They act like they don't know what's up. So my point is, Kim Porter and all of them knew what Diddy was doing, but it was money involved, so nobody cared. Now you're going to see everybody want to get away. Like I said, once he's in jail, now everybody want to talk. Man, they all phony. They all going to get exposed. It don't matter because all of their career over with anyway. We just proved yesterday with Atlantic Records. What I forgot to say is the proof in that story is they're not giving out no more big money. All right, that's it. Usher right now is living off of faith. He's getting favors from the government, man. I'm not even playing with y'all. All right. Usher is a puppet of the global, the cabal. He is good friends with witches and with two witches. Marina Abramovich, the one Jay-Z kissed on and he hugged up with, boom. And Michelle Lamy in the picture below, the one we're looking at. She is holding a fake head of her husband, and satanic fashion designer Rick Owens promotes Illuminati symbolism and still supports Balenciaga even after its you-know-what campaign. All right? Everybody know about Balenciaga. Now, let me throw this bar at you too. Now, the song called Like That with Future and Mr. Kendrick, in the song, Future says, step in the Balenciagas if you like that, meaning they still wearing it and they still promoting it. But Kendrick is on that same song where he's talking about Balenciaga. Then Kendrick makes a song, he's talking about minors. Anyway, now let's go back to Balenciaga for those who forgot, all right? Because I told y'all, a lot of this new stuff, I don't rock with. They have been trying to bring out new brands to get the rappers to wear it, to try to get you to wear it. Meanwhile, I know real designer. I'm not going for none of this new stuff. And I'm definitely not into a designer that's promoted by hip-hop rappers, all right? Because that means it's really a fad. So the point is, let's go back into Balenciaga, because some people forgot, right? But let's go back real quick. Give me 1 second. First of all, Balenciaga finally cops to mistakes in disturbing BDSM ad campaign, condemns child abuse amid scandal. What happened? People forgot. Balenciaga got caught promoting slick behavior with minors. So they caught a lot of flack, but people don't understand about that flack. They say, what? Bad promotion is good promotion. And the people that's into that behavior, they caught it. See, you going to get mad over the minor stuff, but people that's into that and into that sector, they like, oh, that's what's up. So they go buy that merch. The point is this, they admitted to it and it's already understood. But then you're going to see a hit song was played rapping about Balenciagas, and Kendrick's on that song too. All right. So anyway, they weren't content to grin and bear it. Amid fierce backlash, Balenciaga has doubled down on this stance for the controversial ad campaign that depicted kids alongside bondage. I'm not even going to say it. All right. Showing bondage and a child court ruling. The Karen-owned fashion house released its clip Instagram post, meaning I ain't trying to say all this. All right. The point is, that's the ad right there. A lot of people caught what was going on within it, and people was not feeling it. That's a bed right there. With that on that bed, I'm trying to tell y'all what they've been trying to make normal. I'm going to leave this alone. All right. But everybody who knows, this is why I tell y'all, things don't be no secret. It be in your face. It be in your face. So because of this is why I never could wear it. I can't wear Balenciaga. You feel me? I can't rock with it. But as you see, they doubled down on it. They pushed the ad, and it is what it is. Because he's down with the program. He's down with the witch in them. You feel me? That's what they into. I ain't got to say what they into. You should already know by now. Told you, when you deal with that fashion, that's when you're going to deal with other people. It's a pyramid scheme for these fools. All right? You got the fashion. You got the rap. You got the entertainment. Right? You got the acting. You got all these different things that make up Hollywood. The acting, the music, the fashion. And all of these people, once you start dealing with them, you're in that pyramid. You know what I'm saying? That is your boundary. They are the ones that's going to control your career. right? That's why you'll see when ASAP Rocky got into fashion, what he started doing, y'all, dressing weird, because once you get into fashion, you have to be androgynous. For those who know, you have to be androgynous. You know what I'm saying? The dragon, whatever you want to call it, you have to be androgynous, which is what? No sex gender. You have to be versatile. So that's why you'll see when ASAP Rocky got into fashion, he started modeling what? Pocketbooks. He started modeling what? Feminine clothing. See that? But you remember this though, y'all. These are the people that started all that fashion stuff, y'all. So like I said, Hollywood always been what it was. So all this stuff we trip and laugh at and joke at, no, we don't see what our stupid ass never understood is this how Hollywood always been. And it's just that when they let black people in Hollywood, they make them do the most stuff. They make them do the most. And they document the black people. So look, see Migos with the witch? Now what's going on with the Migos now? Their group is finished, right? What else with Migos? Clearly a C. This before Takeoff died. I'm willing to bet Takeoff probably died right after he went to see that witch. So just showing y'all, man. That's why the Migos career over with. Just showing y'all. They try to be in fashion. So remember this, right? I spoke about this. They was promoting the Migos as the Beatles, the black Beatles. The real Beatles, John Lennon got killed. He wear glasses. The Migos, black Beatles, Takeoff got killed. He wear glasses. And he got smoked just like John Lennon. So maybe Takeoff died after they went and seen that witch. All right? Because like I say, some people don't believe, right? But you ain't got to believe. Oh, yeah. Remember yesterday y'all was talking about this? Had to do a little homework. This is the so-called girl that Diddy adopted. Nobody know where she at. And don't forget, he was slick. He adopted her in the pandemic. This is what a lot of people got to understand, man. When that pandemic hit 2020, when they started showing all their gray hairs and all that, they were showing, then you're going to see he showed his gray hair and Kevin Hart did it. It's like they were just doing these rituals. Diddy took YK Osiris on a trip in a pandemic. He was showing us. They was really showing us back then what? Diddy was going to have fun with that person. It was disguised as what? His adopted little girl. No, he was promoting Chester behavior. But remember, the Chester behavior is promoted now through paperwork. Oh, this is my adopted child. You get it? Because when, boom. Then it was said that we seen some, this how we know. The proof is right here, y'all. When they said Diddy had a camp, it's talking about he got custody of Usher for a week. I never heard of that. I never heard of nobody getting custody for a week. So let's look at this real quick. Usher was sent to live with P. Diddy for a year to attend. Pardon me, not a week, a year. So he was in custody for a year. Pardon me, y'all, not a week. But I'm looking at what I was saying a week because I'm like, yo, he might have just had custody of this girl for a week. He might have just had custody, yo, this is my new adopted child. But that's a code word. Or really, I'm about to have this person at my house for a week. You get what I'm saying? On the paperwork, it's legit. It's my new, next thing you know, come back. Diddy, what happened to your adopted daughter? Oh, she went back home. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, he might have just had her in custody for a week or a month. You get what I'm saying? Having fun. Don't forget, this was in a pandemic. Nobody was supposed to be around nobody. Diddy is a hornball. We know that now. We know he was on all type of drugs. So that's not his flesh and blood. It's no telling what he was doing. But nobody knows where this person at. It's crazy. So like I said, y'all, Usher's hiding out. Usher has wiped his entire Twitter history, erasing thousands of tweets. Now we know why a lot of them are quiet now, y'all. A lot of them are quiet, and a lot of them, they all getting exposed. Now, we're going to go to KLOE now. We're going to go to this whole KLOE thing because KLOE already was saying what was taking place. All right? And don't forget, Pharrell, he in this too. He was running around with Diddy too. And there's no coincidence Pharrell is getting sued by his partner right now. Everything you're gonna keep seeing on rappers is bad news. You know why it's a lot of lawsuits? Told you every time I go live, I don't know what that is, right? The reason why it's a lot of lawsuits now, y'all, because everybody's starting to finally get it. Yo, it's no more money. Yo, I'm going broke. Damn, I did write them songs for Nelly. He ain't give me no money in a while. Why? This shit slowing up. So now you see Pharrell homeboy suing him because his homeboy probably like, yo, I need my money. So just showing you all of them in bad news. And this guy, don't forget too, Pharrell is down with all of this. He's another one. He's another one, y'all. Don't forget this with Pharrell. He tricked everybody with that happy stuff. He's in bed with all of them too. That's why Pharrell is at the top of Louis Vuitton. You cannot sit in that chair unless you with the program, all right? He got to holler at them people right here. They the ones that run it. They got Pharrell and Louis Vuitton for the black face and the black styles. But Pharrell is down with all of this. He just mastered the art of smiling and acting real nice too. But he with all of this. That's all you got to know. All right? So boom. He's in this Diddy stuff too. You remind us all of the importance of black excellence. And most importantly, to enjoy your effing life. Happy birthday, big bro. See what Usher said to his daddy, his big brother? What did I tell y'all? First thing I was saying was what? I said, yo, man, that black excellence stuff was a lie. I said, that black excellence stuff, man. I said, yo, yeah, that's fantasy land, man. They sold us dreams. There's no such thing as black excellence when we seen black people falling and getting slaughtered at the highest level we ever seen in our life. We seen black people at the most levels of failure. All right. We just gonna be honest. So they were selling us this black excellent dream, but he was selling black excellence at the same time. He was selling Ciroc. So all of this was game. All right. You had to push the black excellent program. We all black. So all of y'all could buy my fucking liquor. All right. That's it. So let's go. All right, let's go to the Kardashians. Because the Kardashians, they got a lot to play in this whole Hollywood game. I already told y'all they're a royal family. They are Hollywood. One of the Hollywood families. Y'all know about Paris Hilton and them. They are Hollywood families, meaning they saw everybody come and go. They know when you first become a star and you don't know nothing to when you start feeling yourself. They know all of that. This is what they do. And I also told you they are all witches. Yes, they are. All right, they're the witches in Hollywood. That's what it is. And you always going to see, once they done with your ass, you done. You on your way down. All right. And they're going to use all that energy you got. All right. That's what they do. So if you come in that game and you don't know that, that's just on you. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, now I'm going to show you, because remember, they are the ones that inspired the whole internet. They are the ones that inspired reality TV. They are the ones that cashed out of everything first. So when we talk about people always late, they cashed out off the internet first. They cashed out off the BBL game, modeling, IG modeling, all of that. They did all that first. Reality TV, they did all that first. The selfie stick, all of that, the yoga pants, that come from them. So my point is, now I'm going to show the reality people was in. And I'm going to show you how all everybody did was a black version of the Kardashians. And we're going to get into how KLOE been exposed about the butt naked parties that what them rappers was at. And them young pop stars. So don't forget, I'm going somewhere with it to get a background that they know all the secrets. So I also want to show you how they started making all these black knockoff shows to mimic the Kardashians. And like I said, back then when I found out none of their ass was married, I been knew that shit was fake back then. You feel me? When this shit started, none of them was married. Only one that might have been married is Cynthia. Only one of them. So I've been knew this was fake. Meanwhile, this was a damn royal family. All right. But they were just putting knockoffs on the screen. I'm just going to be honest. All right. They was really rich. These people was renting out houses and staging events. But all of this come from them. That's my point. I'm going somewhere with it. Because they've been exposing Diddy. See that? Love and hip hop. Keeping up with the Kardashians. All this shit was knockoff versions. That's all it was. So what does KLOE know Kardashian boasted? She partied with Diddy where everyone was butt naked. And she spoke about that, and the video has resurfaced. So remember I said it ain't no exceptions in this? Didn't I tell y'all French Montana ran and got married because of this Diddy stuff? We got the proof now. Y'all believe me now? French wasn't married all this time. But when this Diddy stuff got crazy, see, they all was trying to lay low. They thought it was going to blow over. Once that Cassie video came out, they started shaking in them boots. Nelly went and got married to Ashanti. French Montana went and got married. Usher went and got married. They were scared. They still scared. But the point is, KLOE got the secrets. Don't forget, she was dating French Montana. So when she said all the rappers, you should already know. And we know Diddy's behavior 100% now. It's no more second guessing. And remember, him and French was best friends. But I already told you, French Montana got the whole gang locked up. He had the gang to protect him. And once they got locked up, French Montana started getting fruity. I also remember the last interview with Chinx Drugs, he was talking about how him and French was around the Kardashians. I think Chinx Drugs knew too much too. We're going to get into that. All right, so let's go. KLOE Kardashian boasted in a resurfaced clip about attending parties with Sean Diddy Combs where everyone was butt naked. She said everyone. She ain't say a few. She said everyone. All right. The decade-old segment from Keeping Up with the Kardashians was shared after Diddy was charged and arrested for trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Bingo. Everybody but naked. Just giving you an idea. I've been knew Tiger was suspect zesty. You feel me? All of them suspect. Kevin Hart, suspect. What about Kevin Hart? He got female problems. Well, who? His girl, wife, I don't know. He got problems. Who else got problems? Tyrese got problems. They all got problems. Joe Budden, all of them. They all Diddy boys. How you know the Diddy boy, y'all? All of them, they got problems. Busta Rhymes, Diddy boy too. He just be in the background. Don't forget that. He ain't got no woman neither. All right. And Busta Rhymes still be crying. Woman smacked him on his butt about a year ago for no reason. All right. You got the Diddy boys on the front line, then you got the Diddy boys in the background. All right. Because some of them was smart. The point is this. You see Diddy lusting off Tiger in this picture. How we know that? Because Tiger only had one hit song, Rack City. And when you become a star, when you make one hit song, that's when Diddy come over and want to hit you. That's what I look at, because that's what I'm seeing. Because Diddy know when you're green, that's when. So let me show you again. You see Usher from Tennessee, right? Kevin Hart, he's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tiger, he's from LA. Meanwhile, they don't know how Diddy get down. They're not from New York. Everybody from New York know not to play with Diddy. All right, why you think Jadakiss had his hoodie on, ready to swing on Diddy? When Diddy came in on Drink Champs, Jada was really getting ready to swing on Diddy, and so he can run out the room. That's why he had his hoodie on. Fabulous was the one scared. All right, so we'll get back to that. See, the Ciroc era. This is when it was going down. I don't know who that dude Diddy with, but I look at that dude like Diddy popped him off that night. We're going into the Ciroc era, which is the era KLOE is talking about, when the parties was butt naked. But let's go. Between 98 and 2009, the Bad Boy record producer held an annually Labor Day white party. He don't do the white parties no more. Now it's Michael Rubin. But back then, you should already know what was going down. You see the picture. You should already know what was going down. That dude with the dreads, I don't even know who he is. I don't even know where he at. The point is this. Some regulars on the guest list reportedly included the Hilton sisters, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Al Sharpton, and Martha Stewart. Combs, now 54, also noted he had the craziest mix of guests, telling Oprah in 2006 that he brought some of his boys from Harlem. Harlem. So as you see, man, that man was having butt-naked parties and a whole lot of parties. So don't forget, all of these Hollywood people still got to watch out. They scared. Everybody's scared. And they're showing us that Diddy was ready to do something to Leonardo DiCaprio. We'll clearly see Diddy was ready to put his face. Both of them two black guys were ready to put their face between that young man's lap. All right, we're going to leave that alone. So now KLOE already exposed the butt naked party, so they didn't think this was going to come back around. We have to remember, French is an official Diddy boy. Y'all know, I think KLOE kicked his ass to the curb. I'm going to be honest with you, because he's a goofball, and I think she peeped he's a lame. All right, but French was in the circle. He was in deep, but something went wrong. My point is, this is when French thought he made it. He thought he was at the top. He's blackballed now too. He's finished. Told you, man, you fall out the Kardashian, your career over with. First of all the French hits come from other people. Now, French Montana will tell you to your face he's Moroccan. He don't play the black card no more, and he reps his country. All right, he represents Islam now. He represents everything that's opposite of black because he don't want to be black no more. It's not profitable. That's why I keep telling y'all, right? But the point is this: KLOE got dirt on him, and everybody want to forget that he was best friends with Diddy for a long time. In the clip, KLOE told her sister Courtney the rappers' parties were filled with several of the entertainment industry's biggest names. So this when French Montana thought he made it, y'all. This when he thought he was on top of the world. His number one hit song was "Nigga, I Ain't Worried About Nothing." That's when he was getting groomed by Diddy. And that's when they was playing the game for marketing stunts, try to get the baddest chick you can get. He couldn't get Kim, so he got a sister. And everybody already assumed that's OJ's daughter. I believe it because the head. All right, I believe that's OJ head. I don't care what nobody say. I believe that is his daughter. That's my opinion. All right. So this is a conversation with KLOE and Diddy. So KLOE was talking to Diddy about the parties. And Diddy's response was a simple yeah, which led to KLOE to remark, "We've been known to party with you a few times." Courtney chimed in and acknowledged, "Yes, I forgot about that. That was an epic night." And they were having conversations about the butt naked parties on the TV show. So they spoke about it, but back then it was cute. Nobody had no clue Diddy was going to go to jail over these parties. And you should already know whose name is not coming up in no pay. You ain't going to hear nothing about no Kardashians. Thank you, Black Diamond. You know that. But you got to remember this too. It's a circle of elite people. I think some of them all be in on it. Get it? Meaning, they already, you know, the secret joke of these parties is, I think, y'all, I'm peeping it now, y'all. I think some of the secret jokes of these parties is they know every party they have for that year is going to be some new celebrities in the game, some new stars in the game feeling themselves. And I think these parties, they get the new celebrities to jump off, and the OGs of the game sit back and watch and enjoy that shit and laugh and have, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll let Megan come to the party, whole time, the whole party already know they're going to toss Megan ass up for it's over with. You feel me? Because she the newest star, right? Glorilla comes to the party, going to toss ass. See, that's how I'm looking at how they was doing that shit. So some of them probably was knowing what was going to go down. Yeah, we're going to get so-and-so tonight. Yeah, we're gonna make that. We're gonna make him get on his knees tonight. And then people like KLOE and Kim, they know they just want to be there to witness that shit. You feel me? Now, when the game party over, everybody got dirt on you. That's how I'm looking at it. That's what Cat Williams was talking about. See, you gotta remember they do a slick. Okay, you got your hit, Rack City Tiger. You got your hit. But see, we've been doing these parties for a minute. You green, you don't know what's up. So when he comes to the party, little do Tiger know he gonna get tossed up. And then Kim, KLOE, all of them there to witness it. You feel me? To get that dirt. So now they got that, because remember, they got the secrets in Hollywood too. They got all the secrets. So that's just how that go. So now we can see, no, they was getting butt naked in them parties, y'all. They was making them dudes getting butt naked. Diddy was having his way with them. So KLOE confirmed it. And it's two separate chapters. You got from what, the 90s? You got from 98 to 2009. That's one chapter, y'all. Then you got the Ciroc era. That's after 2009 to recent. We know last year Diddy had a yacht party. That was just last year. So all the way to now is two chapters of this thing. Remember, he's been in the game 30 years. So if we think French Montana wasn't getting butt naked, and if we think Diddy ain't pop him off, you mistaken. Because for some reason, I think KLOE kicked him to the curb. I also think French was ruining her, making her alcoholic. Diddy appeared on several of the Kardashians' reality TV show because they was using his ass for views. Mind you, Kim Richard and Diddy now ain't busting out one rap. So remember, this when French started to get turned out, and he thought he made it because he was with KLOE. He thought he was in the elite circle of Hollywood, y'all. Little did he know his career was going to be over. All right? And you're going to clearly see all French was doing was getting drunk and high. And I think KLOE peeped it out after a while. Said, man, he's a clown. All right? That's all he wanted to do. Use her for clout. Like they all do. Use the chick for clout. My point is, you'll clearly see KLOE got tired of his ass. You can tell in this picture, he looks like a straight goofy. All right. Everybody know this the picture of the drunk dude that's a goofy and he's embarrassing his girl. All right. You know how we know French was an alcoholic back then, even though he admitted he was a alcoholic, a drug addict. How we know that? Every picture we see this fool, he got a drink. And he clearly looks like the drunk fool that don't know how to act and embarrassing his girl. And you see the bodyguard in the back, like he laughing. And KLOE's embarrassed. And I think right after this, y'all, she said, I'm done with this clown. He's a clown. All right. He's a fake black guy. I thought you was a black guy, French. You're not even black. You know what that means? Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone too. But this one, she was tired of his ass. But now we're gonna go to Chink's drugs, because around this next thing you know, Chink's drugs, he got shot up back home. But I never forget one of the last interviews he did. They was asking Chink drugs about French and KLOE and the Kardashians, because he was around too. I also think he wasn't with this stuff. And if you don't think Diddy probably tried to get Chink's drugs, come on now. They probably was trying to get him in the program. He wasn't with that program. And he probably knew too much, went back home, and that was it. So if I was Chink's mama, get some money off these fools. All right. So it ain't hard to figure out. I think he wasn't with the program, y'all. And I think he knew too much, period. Because I don't know if it's on Vlad. I don't remember where I saw that, but I saw the interview he did. Somebody found it, where Chink's drugs was talking about being with French and the Kardashians. And you got to remember, that's like a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking about that Hollywood talk. And I'm pretty sure he went to them parties. Maybe he went to the parties, he didn't do nothing. They got mad and said, hey, he'll never get to talk about them parties. I don't know. But mighty funny, he got gunned down, his career was over. Never made it, and he was the favorite to come out of New York. And this also was my proof when I told y'all they didn't want New York to come back. Then you're going to see everybody had a chance to bring New York back. They had talent. Somehow they got slaughtered or they got locked up. You're going to see it. It happened like 10 years straight. Now let's go to this. They saying Diddy is only facing 15 years, y'all. Let's go. But now, Combs' kingdom is collapsing under charge of sex, you know what, and racketeering. He was arrested in New York on September 16th and accused in an indictment of using his power and prestige to introduce female victims and male sex workers in freak-offs. He was making them dudes get butt naked and making them dudes being freak-offs, all right? Along with allegations of abuse dating back to 2008. If convicted, Combs could face at least 15 years in prison. He is awaiting trial after pleading not guilty, man. So we're going to have to leave it right there. He's only facing 15 years, y'all. That means Diddy might only get 5, something like that. Since several allegations surfaced last year, Combs' public image has taken a nosedive as major deals slipped away. He stepped down as Revolt TV chairman, then later sold off his majority stake in the company. He had to take a discount. He reportedly lost a reality TV show with Hulu, and his influential fashion line, Sean John, no longer can be found at Macy's. So when Diddy was a billionaire, these are the things that made him. Remember I said it's not just from his music. He had the Revolt deal. He had that going on. He still had the Sean John stuff. He had many brands. So the point is, y'all, this is what I look at the whole thing, and this is my opinion. In my opinion, Diddy's job was to do what he did. Get dirt on everybody, ruin everybody. But I think he was working for somebody big. But what happened is, I think when he got too big for his britches, they turned on his ass and had to spank him up. That's why he's not going to fry, because he did the job he was supposed to do, incriminate all these people. But I think when he got out of line with Warner Brothers and certain things like that, I think that's really why he getting spanked up. He's going to do this time. But he's not doing. So let's ask the question. How is R. Kelly getting more time than him? When it's a fact, Diddy did way more than R. Kelly. And don't forget, Diddy had illegal guns with scratched off cereal. Anybody know law? No, that's about 7 to 10 years off the rip. 2 machine gun scratch, that's 7 years alone. Diddy got accused of having drugs. That's a whole nother charge. Then abuse, that's a charge. He's supposed to be facing no less than like 30 years or something, y'all, 15 years. So what does that mean? It means he worked for somebody, y'all. But also, The main part of this with Diddy is to shut down the rap game, put a black eye on the rap game, destroy the culture of black people, make it look horrible, part of it. Also, an excuse to get rid of rap. Because what did I say, y'all? Everything coming full circle. Can y'all now see what I was saying when you say the word rap? Rap is now also affiliated with trafficking. Rap is affiliated with minor behavior now, y'all. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Rap is with everything bad now. Slaughter. Get it? So the main point is they putting all these things on rap because now they have an official excuse to not give rap no more money. So rap is not at the top no more. So get ready. You're going to just start seeing more foreign groups, more and more and more. We already spoke about the song Megan got with a foreigner on that song. You don't know none of the lyrics, but you can tell he studied American rappers. You get what I'm saying? So on that note, y'all, Sunday, not gonna hold y'all too long. Back to this. Y'all remember I had the joke. I said it's no coincidence. After Biggie died, he made that album called No Way Out. People starting to get it now. Who said? That's why we tripping off this. Everything playing out already been spoken, but people starting to get it. Now that's my proof that some people just always gonna be late. That's why I'm tripping off this whole thing. This supposed to be his adopted child. Where? And where? No, Diddy was having fun in that house, man. You remind us of the importance of black excellence. That's a lie, right? This man couldn't even run his household. This man left all his kids with nothing, no parents. What's excellent about that? No, those are lies. And once again, y'all, Usher's hiding out. Usher's hiding. He deleted his accounts. You might not be mad at Usher, but all the Justin Bieber fans and a lot of those good white people, they are furious over what happened to Justin Bieber, and they putting part of this blame on Usher. So that's all you got to know. And you'll see, when they was with Lotto, they didn't want to hug on her, nothing. All right, they know better. But I already told y'all back when Usher went and seen the witch, he was trying to get his career back. And you're going to see right after this, next thing you know, Usher at the Super Bowl, Usher in Vegas. It was a program, man. See, I think when Usher snitched on Diddy, they said, we're going to give you your career back. And they told him what to do. They made sure they posted these pictures right here. Right after that, he went on his little run. Then he gave his little fake speech to black woman. Right after that, he got married to his wife. And she was not a black woman. And that's okay. But I'm showing you, Usher was the slickest one because he was able to finesse everybody with that smile and that dance. Usher at the Balenciaga show during Paris Fashion Week. Well, what did we just read about Balenciaga? The news we already knew about. Balenciaga had already got in trouble for what? Allegations of promoting what? I'm not going to say it. They already got in trouble. They already acknowledged it. They already let it be, and people still wear it. All right. And Usher was modeling for it because you have to bow down. You have to bow down. All right. He's with the program. Usher was touched on very young. He knows the program. So when he see Balenciaga, he knows what it means because it happened to him. Yeah, I'm talking in codes. As you can see, if you're compromised enough in the club, you are allowed to have the level of influence to do a Super Bowl halftime show. See, Usher's in the loop. He's with the wicked tree. He's with all of that. He just has a better smile when it comes to finessing a woman. He can dance. All right. So what did Kim Porter say, y'all? She said that this been going on. She said she was going to put in her book, but she didn't make it to put that book out, y'all. So what she say? Kim Porter says she had discovered X tapes of P. Diddy with young male pop stars. So Kim Porter knew. What else she say? And who else? Including an 18-year-old artist whose career he managed. We know he managed a lot of people. So I'm going to say it's more people that Diddy violated that we'll probably never know because they probably will be considered nobodies. And some of them probably died of alcoholics and being fiends. We don't know. He ruined a lot of people. So Now we see the whole picture that what Kim Porter been put it out there. And the main thing we're talking about today is everybody knew that Diddy was with that Chester stuff, man. And on a recap, I'm going to say this one more time. Chris Brown was with the program too. It's just that when he got blackballed, he was no longer welcome at the parties. Chris Brown was with the program too. I'm going to say it again. All of that stuff Chris Brown been doing, been a front of this fake-ass tough guy. All that was fronts, fake fights, all this fights with Drake. No, he was trying to build his tough guy image up. But Chris Brown, we already know what's up. Use your brain. If Diddy discovered Chris Brown at 13, Diddy was old, Chris Brown became a star older and was still around Diddy. We know how Diddy get down. We know about thousands of bottles. So do you think Diddy touched on Chris Brown too? Do you think he did something? What you think? Nobody's innocent in this. We already showed how Chris Brown is zesty, and we already showed how Diddy was ready to catch Chris Brown with a right hook on stage. Look, y'all, this is so real. This picture's so simple. They on stage, and Diddy couldn't even control himself. And this also shows that Diddy knew something we didn't know. Like, yo, you out of pocket right now. Y'all know that's exactly how a dude look at you when he catch you looking at his girl. Y'all know this. They never thought these pictures would ever come back out. But you'll clearly see. Chris Brown was a straight lollipop. He was grown by Diddy. When he got in trouble with Rihanna, Diddy was the first one to come to his defense. Yeah, Diddy groomed all of them. Sean Kingston, the other young pop star. Hold up, let's go back. We got the proof. Sean Kingston just got locked up, him and his mother, right? Facing time. Right after Diddy get arrested, he get arrested. What Kim Porter say again, y'all? She discovered tapes of P. Diddy with young male pop stars. Was not Sean Kingston a young male pop star? They was all young pop stars at the same time. Bingo. So now we're looking at it's different chapters in this whole Diddy thing, 30 years. It's one part of him flipping men, breeding men into be fruit buckets. Then it's another chapter of Diddy dealing with P. Diddy behavior. For those who just pulled up, we have cracked the code today. P. Diddy, the P stood for, you know what? Pedo Diddy. That's what his name was. We didn't get it. So now we're looking. First job Diddy was to groom the thugs to accept it. Then we see he started grooming what? The boys. That was another chapter of his abuse. Then the third chapter of his abuse was the woman, Cassie. So he dealt with 3 levels of abuse. And he mainly abused who? Black people. And part of why he's in trouble and why everybody's enraged, because all of Justin Bieber's white fans, he had millions of fans, they are pissed off. They wanted to know what happened to Justin. Why did Justin just leave the game? Why did he retire? Why did he turn Christian? Now they get it now. They like, we didn't know this was going on, Justin. So this is what I'm trying to tell people. Diddy, hip-hop, R&B, black entertainers are being blamed for ruining the young white star named Justin Bieber. So people are mad and they're not letting it go, and they're putting part of the blame on Usher because Usher's the one who did the dirty work. He let Diddy use him. He had no choice. But Chris Brown was around too. That's my point. This one, Chris Brown was the industry favorite. And this one, you'll see Chris Brown wasn't on them drugs or nothing. And you'll see this one, Chris Brown was probably getting touched on. That's why he was hit. You'll notice he don't hit the notes the same no more neither. Now think about when he was singing "Excuse Me, Miss" and all that. He was hitting them high notes. Yeah, Diddy liked them high notes. But after Diddy get you and you start getting on them drugs, your whole voice just go out. You just be done after that. All right? That's because of Diddy. So anyway, y'all see, man. Chris Brown ain't innocent neither, y'all. He better hope his name don't come out neither. Why are we speaking on Chris Brown? Because KLOE said it was many people at the party and they was naked. You should already know. This is a Diddy party. That's my point. This is a Diddy party, y'all. So whenever they got together and was a party, y'all should already know what happened. Y'all should already know what happened. That's why I'm showing y'all these pictures. All right? And Chris Brown been showing y'all who he was on many occasions. He been coloring his hair. He been doing all of that. Y'all been knew what time it was. So ain't nothing new. On that note, we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. I got the members only lined up. All right, we going to do that. So other than that, y'all, it's a wrap. KLOE put it out there. Usher's laying low. One more time. Usher has wiped his entire Twitter history, erasing thousands of tweets. He don't want no incriminating nothing on his page. He's hiding out. All right. And plus, Usher's being destroyed. Everybody is finally catching up to Usher goes to see witches. Usher's with all the smoke. See that smile he got? He been finessing y'all with that smile and them dance moves. Like he's such an innocent young man. Man, whole time, man. This man straight down with the Antichrist. Whole time. All right. That's it. So Usher's being accused of being Robin in this to Batman. Usher been showing his demonic side. All right. So other than that, now y'all got it. That's why he got a Super Bowl. That's why I'm telling you, Usher down with them people. I'm going to show you one more time. I ain't the only one saying it. I'm prove to y'all one more time. I'm not the only one saying it. Everybody know what they say. Usher is a puppet of the global cabal. He is good friends with witches Marina Abramovich and Michelle Lamy in the picture. She is holding a fake head of her husband and satanic fashion designer Rick Owens. All right. So just to show y'all, everybody knows. Only some people are late. But everybody know what's up. So when people talk that black excellence, this is what I want to show y'all why it's always been a lie. There's no such thing as black excellence. When you got black people that just use black for a skin tone color, they just use it for money, but they don't think like black people. In their mind and hearts, they have no love for black people. They only love black dollars. Everybody understood black dollars make you rich. That's why they love you. All right, that's what it always been. But this is just to show y'all how some people, that was all a fantasy. Everybody gonna get along. Everybody got their own beliefs. You got people with their own motives, their own way of thinking, and they don't think like you. So now hopefully y'all see it. It was only black excellence for them because they were getting rich off black people. And then they'll floss in your face how much fun they having. But the point is now they all done and we done and we about to get out of here. So on that note, one more time, I got to confirm this KLOE stuff for the people that pulled up. I also want to show y'all that everybody been in a fake ass reality anyway. When I kept saying certain ways we was raised, no, people got manipulated through what? Reality TV. And reality TV went hand in hand with what? Social media. Watch the reality show, go on social media, comment on the show. But my point is, they started what became a knockoff. We started seeing black versions. Housewives of Atlanta, nobody married. Fugazi, cat lies. Royal family, faking royal families. Fugazi. Oh, but I just thought white people was culture vultures. Looked like culture vulture shit to me. And fake influences. So how did people get brainwashed? They were trying to keep up with the Kardashians. That's what happened. And then they started trying to keep up with the knockoffs. That's what happened. All right. Meanwhile, she told it. What does KLOE know? Kardashian boasts she partied with Diddy where everyone was butt naked. Everybody was butt naked. When you see the all-white party, what else all-white mean? Well, I think when the Greeks used to party, they used to wear all white too, I think. So she was just letting it be known. Anybody you seen at them parties, that's what time it was. And if you ain't get down at that party, I think it was over for you after that. So my point is, like I said earlier, the Kardashians know all the secrets. And you should already know she got dirt on French Montana because French Montana was at them parties and he did homeboy. You will see he got on all white right there. All right. He stayed with that all white on. These two different parties. Look at KLOE's outfit. You'll clearly see. Well, now, matter of fact, that is the same party. Pardon me. This is a different party. This, by the time when she was getting tired of French, she didn't want to put on clothes no more. French was trying to keep her drunk to finesse her, y'all, and I think she peeped game. He looked like a sexual predator on her, don't he? You can see it clear as day. He like a predator. It looked like he was just trying to keep her drunk. And I think she figured it out. All right. It was French Montana that made KLOE look like a hot mess. It was him. Because now, when she left him alone, she looked different. But what else? This was to show her she been tied his goofy ass right here. So guess what happened? We all probably can assume that French was having fun at them Diddy parties. This was the Ciroc era, and we now know all the Ciroc boys was zesty. That's what they was. And you can tell right here, this the proof KLOE was tired of his shit. She was tired of him. She's like, he's a goofy. Once again, French like the goofy ass nigga that stand by the bar, harass women with corny ass jokes, and try to talk to niggas he don't know all day. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Drunk niggas. That's him. So I think KLOE got tired of that shit and got rid of his ass. But then magically, next thing you know, his homeboy ended up dead Chinks. And I'm gonna say it again, the last interview I saw with Chinks, he was talking about French and the Kardashians. And they was trying to get in the business. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, the proof, y'all, for those who pulled up, if convicted, Combs could face at least 15 years in prison. He is awaiting trial after pleading not guilty. The man is only facing 15 years. Of all the stuff we just heard about, that's how we know it's a joke. 15 years, y'all. Well, I guess the industry gonna still be scared, even though when Diddy get out, he gonna be like 79 or some shit. He gonna be like 70 years old. They gonna still be scared. What else I gotta show y'all? This is a sidebar. Remember when I said everybody in the last day, they're going to be selling out to the rainbow, and a lot of rappers not going to get no money unless they bow down to the rainbow? Here goes some proof. Chingy responds to backlash over scheduled performance at Republican LGBT event. Showing you, Chingy's a has-been. He's washed up. We should already know the industry had fun with him. But as you see, he's performing for the LGBTQ. I know about that situation with him and that person. I think that was on purpose too. But all you got to know is Chingy is doing a rainbow event. Now I got another sidebar for y'all before we get out of here. You see this football player? I'm only showing you this because I didn't know this football player went to a HBCU. HBCU, I'm going to say it again. That whole black college stuff was capped because no black person built none of them colleges. They were all built by white people for black people. But I also was showing y'all that in this day and time, they have been saying that a lot of black people don't want to go to college. So a lot of so-called other people been going to HBCUs, black colleges, and going to the pros faster. I've told y'all this before. Here go my proof. See, some of these so-called white people and other people that can't make it in other colleges, they go to the HBCU, they become the favorite, and they've been using HBCUs to make it to the pros. I just wanted to show y'all that. All right. And I already showed you last year where they got mad at the HBCU because a Latino woman won. All right. There's no such thing as all black college. Nope. At a black college, you're just gonna learn black stuff. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a good Sunday. Enjoy y'all weekend. I'll be back later. Members only. We out. One. Yeah, that's what happened with the HBCUs. What happened too? Trump gave them money before he went out. He gave money to these colleges, but guess what? A lot of people didn't go get it. But people that peep game, they went to go get it. Get it? Other people understood these black colleges had budgets, so they went to get the money. That's what happened. They went to get what the school had. Everybody know the Kardashians do dirt. For those who know on this channel, they are witches. They are witches of Hollywood. They always gonna do witch stuff. That's what they do, y'all. So I be telling you, black people, right? When I talk about certain issues, I don't talk about it to compare to white people. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I just got to make that clear. If you should already know Hollywood is wicked, period. We're just waking up to the wickedness of black people in Hollywood because we didn't comprehend that. You know, we just thought all black people was in the church and they love God. No, this is new to us. To them, this is nothing new. All right, like I said, some people are Hollywood and some people move to Hollywood. Everybody that's a Hollywood person, a baby, all of them deal with the dark side, all of them. All right, this is how it go down. They flip black people inside out because it's black people wasn't raised like that. They flip black people out. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, we can compare black to white all day, but remember, the white people are the so-called what? Original gangsters. They're the so-called what? Original robbers, killers, murderers, thieves, swindlers, liars, right? So you should know about them. So I only talk about the stuff people don't believe, that black people are just like white people now, allegedly. That's what I be talking about. Not to compare the two. Well, if black people do this, but white people do this too. They do this too. No, the thing is, they started everything and Negroes followed everything they did. So that's what I be talking about. That's all. That's all, y'all. That's all I be talking about. We all know who the original gangster is, man. All Diddy did was what the white executives used to do to black people in the 60s, 50s, and 40s. Remember when Little Richard told the world that he used to have to act gay so they wouldn't kill him? They would leave him alone. So he had his whole career, he had to be fruity. All of these things were told to us, but we didn't want to believe it. So the same thing Little Richard went through, this generation went through the same thing. So a lot of them had to be fruity to make it in their career. Diddy job, all Diddy did is what the white executives used to do to the blacks back in the day. Make them do a lot of stuff, take their money, jerk them, just give them cars, houses, smack them, beat on them. That's what they used to do. So that's all it is. Diddy did exactly what the so-called white executives used to do. That is it. He was groomed by Clive Davis, man. So that's all he did.